What's the difference between the selector show? This is your last go around. So, is there any difference between tonight and the previous one?
I mean, I think just gratitude, really. I was grateful for the other ones, but tonight, like you said, the last one. So just this moment, excited to be here, happy to be here, and just excited to see our name called because it's not particularly like common for a school or a player or a group of guys to go to the tournament for 4 years. We've actually did the percentage research, and it's like the chance of going to the tournament 4 straight years is like 0.1%. So, we're just grateful to be here, and we're grateful for the opportunity and looking forward to taking advantage of it.
How does previous NCAA tournament experience help you in this situation coming up this year?
I think it helps us just knowing what we're getting into going into it. But it's on us to use that experience to prepare, and then when we get in the moments of the game, just recall back to everything we've been through in the NCAA tournament, and stay 10 toes down and just trust one another and just go after it. Because experience can only get you so far if you don't utilize it. So we're just focused on utilizing it.
You talk about being in the tournament 4 straight years. Just what do you think has made this group so special that you guys have been able to achieve it every year?
I think we have a great coaching staff, and I think our coaches put us in positions to succeed individually and as a team. So I think we just and then we have a great group of guys who just listens to what the coaches say and just go after every time we step on the court, and able to respond when things don't go our way. Through adversity, just continue to grow, stay together, get better, and then ultimately work our way to the end of the season and hear our names called. So I think that's the main thing, is just a great group of guys with a great group of coaches who are all on the same page.
Well, and in an era when each year having the team kind of reach one level further, what do you feel like you've learned from these past trips that you've been taking to this tournament?
I think just sort of, it's like, seeds don't matter. We've been the higher seed. We've lost to a lower seed than us the past 2 years. I'm not sure. We were. I think my freshman year we were in the 9 seed, but the past 2 years we lost to a lower seed. So it's like seed doesn't matter. That's all out the window. It's just who shows up and who plays harder, who competes more is going to win the game. And and if a team makes a tournament, they're obviously a very good team. So it's on us to just be ready for whatever they throw at us and just stay solid to what we want to do and stay solid to who we are and just trust that and really just double down on who we've been throughout the season. In our best moments, and I think that's the biggest thing, is try not to get outside of ourselves. Just keep it simple and lock in what we've been practicing all year long.
We're in an era when so many teams end up overhauling their rosters, the portal every year. What was it that kept the senior class together every year?
Just our connectivity. We just have a tight bond with each other. I couldn't imagine telling Cam or Jop or CB that I'm going to another school, and it's the same way for them. So I think when you just have that, it's not even a thought that crosses your mind. There's no, obviously Cam, if he would have went in the transfer, he would have been one of the highest, recruited guys, but there's no price or anything you can put above a bond that we have. So I'm looking forward to just going in and be able to use that bond and press that advantage that we have to go out there and play our best basketball, really.
What have you and Cam and Jop and CB talked about, knowing that this could be the next game could be your last game? What have you guys talked about?
I think just kind of, we haven't really, basically we've been talking about what we need to do better, so if we run into a team like St. John's again, we don't lose again. So that's the main thing. We've been just trying to figure out what things we can do better as a team and individually. So when we're in a high-level game again, which we know we're going to be as early as our first tournament game, we can come out on the other side of the ones we came out in our last game. So I think we'll get down to the nitty-gritty in terms of this could be our last time putting on the Marquette jersey when the game gets a little closer. But right now we're just trying to figure out ways to grow from our last experience that we had losing to St. John's in the Garden.
That's it for Stevie.
Do you know anything about New Mexico before you go?
Huh?
Do you know anything about your opponent?
Yeah, they have one of the best guards in the nation, so I'm excited. We're excited to go against them. And the rest of the guys they got, you don't have a record like they have the recognition they have without having a great team. So we're super excited for the challenge and opportunity.
I'm just excited, it's my first, obviously, March Madness, and I'm just excited to make a run and just go far.
What have the guys told you about what to expect in the NCAA tournament?
Seeding doesn't matter at all. Like, I mean, like they're a 10 seed and we're a 7 seed, so even though like they're a lower seed than us, like anything could happen, and like upsets always happen in March. So it's just be ready and just like have a fight for anything can happen, and every team now is one of the best teams in the country to go against.
How much does it help having a senior class that's been through this multiple times?
They're just really helpful for us because they just obviously have like experienced all this, and they just know how to like coach us and just guide us through this whole process. So yeah.
What are some of the ways in which they've kind of led some of these younger guys along this season, senior guys?
Just being like in the gym with us, obviously like watching film with us, like talking to us, texting us, calling us, all that stuff. Like they're some of the best leaders, and they've been here. And the thing about Shaka is that every guy like coming like in the program has like been here for like 4 years, so like they know like what's happening and like what's up, and they know just how to help us through the whole process.
Does watching the selection shows that all takes to kind of have it sink in that like even as a basketball player you go watching the tournament and once you see your team like all right I'm in this tournament, is that all it takes, or is it not going to get into it?
I already felt it like sitting there just watching like our game get called. I was very anxious about it. I was really excited about it, and I'm just ready to go play New Mexico's first round. So yeah.
Do you have any connections with New Mexico, like any high school teammates or AAU teammates or anything off the top of your head?
No, not at all.
What do you think the biggest difference is between the Royce Parham that started his freshman year and Royce Parham today?
Definitely now, I like understand like how the game goes now. I have a lot more confidence, and obviously, like my teammates trust me more, and I just feel like I can really like help our team and just impact us in a positive way to win games.
Did you notice any difference in like the intensity of postseason basketball when you played at the Garden the last couple games? And what could you learn from that taking into the NCAA tournament?
Now it's win or go home. So any game, if you start out slow, that could change anything. Like it doesn't matter if they're not as good as you or just anything. It's just every single game now on, you have to go in with full everything and just win the game, or else you go home and your season's over with. And I don't want to see the seniors go home on a loss. So yeah.